Goku surveys the vast ocean beneath a fiery sunset. The sky blazes with a mix of orange and red, painting the sea in vibrant hues. So this is where it is supposed to appear? Goku wonders aloud. His gaze sharpens, anticipation building with each passing moment. The setting sun casts long shadows, adding to the mystery of the open sea. Goku remains vigilant, ready for whatever may emerge from the depths. Aboard the ship, Naruto's grin reflects the boundless sea before him. The sea breeze dances through his hair, carrying whispers of the unknown. Old man Hokage heard the rumors, he says, his voice barely audible above the waves. He continues, hinting at a mythical land, a hidden continent that appears once every 1,000 years. His grin widens at the prospect of adventure. Crazy enough for us to check out. The sun kisses the horizon, promising a journey into legend. A figure sits perched on the railing of the boat deck, the vast expanse of the ocean stretching out before him. With a nonchalant gesture, Gojo spins a piece of candy between his fingers, a playful smile teasing the edge of his lips beneath the blindfold. Gojo's voice cuts through the sea breeze, laced with a hint of anticipation. I just came for the view, and maybe whatever's waiting there. The anticipation in his words hangs in the air, blending with the salty tang of the sea. Kaen appears silently on the boat deck, his coat billowing dramatically in the wind. The crystal blade on his back glints softly, a silent promise of power. With a resolute gaze, Kaen proclaims, "It's not just a rumor." His voice gains strength as he reveals, "The continent of 1,000 dawns is real." He concludes with a knowing look. And it doesn't just appear, it calls certain people like us. The ocean's surface begins to shimmer with an otherworldly glow. A monstrous whirlpool erupts, its swirling currents twisting violently. The boat is caught in the vortex, lifted higher and higher into the churning air. Above, the sky cracks open, revealing a blinding golden light. The golden light intensifies, casting an ethereal glow upon the scene. The boat ascends further, drawn towards the celestial rift above. The boat glides onto the shore, revealing a landscape of impossible beauty. Towering crystal trees dominate the horizon, their surfaces shimmering with reflected light. Waterfalls cascade upwards, defying gravity in a breathtaking display. Floating islands drift serenely overhead, casting shadows on the alien terrain below. The pristine white sand stretches out, untouched and inviting. Waves caress the shore with a soft sigh, as wind whispers secrets through the sparse vegetation. Naruto's eyes narrow, scanning the horizon with a contemplative gaze. This place feels like it's watching us. He pauses, sensing an unseen presence. The shoreline stretches out, seemingly endless, under Naruto's watchful eyes. They step into a realm where silver grass dances like starlight, each blade whispering tales of forgotten times. The fields stretch out before them, an ocean of shimmering light leading to the ghosts of settlements past. They pass through the silent villages, where the ghosts of laughter and life echo in the empty air. Abandoned villages stand eerily silent, as the sunlight casts long shadows over weathered walls. The weathered walls of the abandoned village stand as silent sentinels, etched with strange carvings that hint at forgotten secrets. Kaen, cloaked and travel-worn, approaches the village walls, his eyes scanning the strange carvings. His gloved hand traces the intricate designs, each groove a whisper of warning. Kane's voice echoes in the silence. They're warnings. A somber declaration hangs in the air as Kaen warns, "The heart of this land is guarded, and it doesn't trust outsiders." A bridge stretches precariously over a seemingly bottomless chasm. They step onto the bridge, their figures small against the vast expanse. Halfway across, a shadow falls as the sky darkens ominously. The chasm below disappears into shadow, the crossing now fraught with a growing sense of foreboding. Before us, A bottomless chasm yawns, bridged by weathered stone, an ancient pathway suspended over oblivion. Mist rises from the abyss, swirling to obscure what lies beneath, hinting at unseen depths and hidden terrors. The air vibrates with unseen energy, a palpable hum that resonates through the ancient stones. From the void, a voice echoes, its power resonating, shaking the very foundations of the bridge. The voice booms. Four chosen, bearers of strength, clarity, will, and the fire of change. The voice challenges, do you come to take or to give? At the edge of the bottomless chasm bridge, Goku's eyes betray a fleeting uncertainty. He hesitates, a moment of vulnerability before the abyss. He glances at the others. A flicker of doubt crosses his face. In a moment of hesitation, Goku asks softly, give? His voice trails off, the question hanging in the air above the chasm. The uncertainty lingers, casting a shadow over the perilous path ahead. The earth trembles violently. The ground cracks beneath their feet, portending imminent disaster. A once imposing bridge crumbles, leaving them exposed to the abyss below. They plummet into the unknown, scattered like leaves in a tempest, each facing an uncertain fate. Each one lands in a different, isolated realm of the continent, now utterly alone. Another finds themselves amidst a dense, foreboding forest, shadows closing in. Each is now confronted with a unique and personal trial, their courage to be tested. In the heart of the vast canyon, Goku stands ready, the ground beneath him a shifting mosaic of uncertainty. The earth trembles. Shadows of past adversaries rise from the dust, encircling Goku in a spectral dance of memory and challenge. With a determined gaze, Goku braces himself for the battle ahead, his resolve echoing through the canyon. All right, guess we're doing this. Goku's anticipation fills the canyon. Goku faces the swirling shadows of the vast canyon, a stillness settling over his features as he prepares to speak. His voice echoes through the canyon as Goku acknowledges the lessons learned from each battle, his resolve unwavering. The canyon, once a chaotic tempest, begins to yield, stabilizing beneath Goku's feet as his words resonate. A profound calmness descends as the canyon's energy aligns with Goku's inner peace, the shadows receding into the stone. The vast canyon stands in silent acknowledgement of Goku's strength and wisdom, a testament to his journey. In the desolate village square, Naruto stands alone, his figure stark against the backdrop of abandonment. He shouts with desperate intensity, his voice swallowed by the emptiness around him. Villagers pass by, their eyes vacant, their minds lost in a world where Naruto simply does not exist. He jumps and waves, a desperate plea for recognition, yet remains a ghost in their eyes. In the forgotten village, a silent guardian begins his work, mending what is broken. With practiced grace, Naruto moves like a shadow, his actions swift and unseen. Unseen, he leaves gifts of sustenance, easing burdens and filling empty bellies. Slowly, the villagers begin to sense the change, a subtle warmth in the cold reality of their lives. Gojo steps into a reality of distorted reflections. Each mirror shows a darker side of Gojo. Arrogant, selfish, uncaring. The reflections mock him, revealing truths he's long ignored. Gojo whispers, in a moment of vulnerable realization, ouch. Gojo, amidst endless reflections, slowly removes his blindfold, a gesture that signals a profound shift. His eyes, now visible, methodically scan each reflection, his gaze direct and unwavering. A heavy silence descends as Gojo begins to confront his flaws, acknowledging them not as weaknesses, but as fundamental truths. With each confession, the mirrors shatter, their destruction echoing through the labyrinth, symbolizing the collapse of illusion. In a desolate meadow under the unforgiving sun, Kaen stands alone, a figure of quiet strength against the barren landscape. The crystal blade, once a symbol of his power, disintegrates in his grasp, its essence scattering with the wind. Dust swirls around his open palms, a stark reminder of fleeting strength. He stares at his empty hands, a silent question echoing across the desolate expanse. The weight of unspoken doubt settles upon him. Is he truly strong without his weapon? Kaen steps forward into the dusty meadow, unarmed and resolute. He moves with a quiet trust, forsaking his sword for inner strength. The meadow awakens in a burst of light, responding to his courage. Light cascades over the meadow as Kaen walks deeper. The world around him transforms, blooming with vibrant light. Kaen is bathed in light, as nature responds to his trust. Emerging from the trials, they find themselves back at the chasm. Before them, the once broken bridge now stands whole, a testament to their success. You have come not as takers, but as bearers of what you are. The voice continues. The heart welcomes you. The solid bridge awaits, promising safe passage to those who have proven their worth. The barren land undergoes a miraculous transformation, bursting into vibrant life. Once silent villages awaken, now teeming with renewed energy and purpose. Children's laughter fills the air, their carefree joy resonating through the revitalized landscape. Released from a timeless slumber, the people stir, their eyes widening in awe and wonder at the world reborn around them. The crystal tree stands tall, its roots anchoring the heavens, its leaves ablaze with the first light of dawn. From the heart of the radiant tree, a figure of pure stardust and wind begins to coalesce. The guardian appears, a being of celestial energy, a harbinger of solemn words. With a voice like the whisper of stars, the guardian acknowledges, "You have given life back to us." A shadow of warning darkens the guardian's tone. But know this one day, the land will call again. The guardian's final words echo with an ominous weight. And others may not choose as you did. Against the fiery sunset, 4 figures stand as silent sentinels, the vast ocean stretching before them. As the last sliver of land disappears, Kaen speaks, his voice tinged with warning. If we do, it might not be so peaceful next time. Goku responds, his tone resolute. All the more reason to stay ready. Gojo chimes in, ever nonchalant. And all the more reason to bring more snacks. The sun completes its descent, leaving the group bathed in the afterglow of the setting sun.